there's something I wanted to touch on really briefly today. As I was sitting with the Lord this afternoon, I felt like here, like in the physical, I felt like I'd hit rock bottom, that I just was so exhausted. And in that moment, there's something in my spirit that sort of flipped and was like, no, I'm not having that. And so there was this melody that just came up out of me, and it was basically saying that I will praise you, telling the Lord, I will praise you. It doesn't matter what hour it is, I'm gonna praise you. In sickness, in health, I will praise you. And that's just such a bold statement to really flip that, take that exhaustion and basically nullify it, or whatever you were feeling in that moment that isn't actually your spiritual reality. And so how you really come out of that is you have to look down, like deep into your spirit, and see what's actually going on. Because if I look down into my spirit, I see in my spirit there's joy, there's rejoicing. I'm practically bursting with excitement. And that's the reality of what it actually is to live with the Lord and have His Spirit inside your spirit and live through you in that way. And so that's how you sort of dig up that well of joy. The scriptures talk so much about how we have this joy that endures. We have this constant joy. Does that mean I'm always happy, like 24/7? No, but in my spirit, I have joy that stays. It's the same thing as this peace. It's like this perfect peace. And it's not something that's transient. It's not going to go away. You always get that joy and you always get that peace. And sure, the devil's going to try to throw things at you to get you out of that, but you say, no, I'm keeping my joy and I'm keeping my peace because my Jesus gave that to me. And if He gave that, that's final. And that's the final word. So you get to keep that joy. So I encourage you, dig up in your spirit those wells and really take on that joy, because you can take that joy that is so active and tangible deep in your spirit, in your heart, in your soul, and you can bring that out here to where it completely shifts even how you feel. So I encourage you in that, because that's just something that the Lord was kind of teaching on with me this afternoon, that it doesn't matter what you're going through, what you feel, you take in what He has given you that is eternal and cannot be taken away from you. And that includes your joy.